The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, once basking in the glow of royal privilege, now seem determined to etch their names in the annals of cringe-worthy celebrity antics. Their latest escapade? A trip to New York City for Climate Week, during which Prince Harry, bless his heart, graced the United Nations General Assembly with his presence. Now, one might think that a trip to the UN would warrant a certain level of decorum. But alas, the Sussexes couldn't resist their penchant for self-aggrandizement. Their entourage, a gaggle of hangers-on who appear to be constantly in need of a reality check, sported pins emblazoned with the Sussex logo. One can't help but wonder, are we back in high school? And then, the piece de resistance. Prince Harry's indignant outburst when he wasn't addressed as His Royal Highness. Honey, you're an American now. We tossed that royal nonsense overboard back in 1776. This isn't a monarchy, it's a democracy. It's like demanding a glass of wine at a vegan restaurant. It's not going to happen. As for Meghan, darling, your Hollywood days are over. You can't simply act your way into American royalty. We have established power couples, the Obamas, the Clooneys, even Kim and Kanye had more convincing chemistry. You've got to earn your stripes, my dear. But what truly takes the cake is the desperation, the palpable need to remain relevant, to cling to a fading royal facade. They mimic the charitable endeavors of Prince William and Kate, their efforts resembling a pitiful royal cosplay. It's as though they're trapped in a time warp, desperately yearning for the good old days, a mere 3 years ago, when they were still ensconced in the bubble of royal privilege. The internet, ever vigilant, has taken notice of this pathetic charade. One brilliant commenter succinctly summed it up. They're pathetically trying to be American royals. Bingo! Another astute observation noted that pins are for ambassadors and politicians, people who actually hold a position of power and responsibility. Imagine if William and Kate's staff were forced to wear such ludicrous accoutrements. The Sussexes, in their misguided attempts to recreate their royal image, are not just embarrassing themselves. They're undermining the work of genuine ambassadors and politicians. They've conjured a bizarre alternate reality where there's still royalty, stripped of the respect and responsibility that comes with the title. It's like they want the champagne and caviar of royalty, but refuse to do the hard work. Now let's discuss the timing. Currently, the world is dealing with important problems like climate change, political turmoil, and economic difficulties. And what about these two? They are concerned about symbols and positions. It seems like they are not understanding the situation. Here is some helpful advice for you, Harry and Meghan. If you want people to take you seriously, then you should take serious actions. Enough with the tricks, logos, and trying too hard to get attention. If you want to create change, get ready to put in the effort without needing any special badges. Ultimately, this entire mess is just another part of the never-ending story of two individuals who can't decide what they really want. Are they like kings and queens? Or are they famous stars? Who can say for sure about the activists?